Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos. Brenda Taro here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of June the 17th to the 22nd. Please be sure to check out your finance and career video as well. That reading is out there for the month of June this month. All right, let's see what we have. As we know, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Virgo on the planet, but some of it will. So run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. Let's see what we have here for you. Well, this is a week where you might have to be flexible. You might have to be adaptable. You might have to go with the flow, okay? So don't try to be resistant. Don't dig your heels in, and don't be objectable. This is the week will go much smoother and more comfortable for you if you just go with the flow. Basically, that's what the meaning of this is. Okay, our first row, what have you got? You've got trust. So there's a situation here that's requiring you to put your faith in it, okay? This is about a powerful and important card to receive at this time. Even when things seem parched or not fruitful or things aren't coming in for you, a deeper energy speaking from the power of your inner knowings. It's a card that says maybe you need to take time, you might need to meditate, you might need to contemplate and ruminate over something. Taking yourself to the silence, thinking long and hard about a particular event, situation, or topic in your life. Trust those nudges from the universe when you get messages like downloads of numbers and songs you keep hearing, repeating, and, dimes and feathers and cardinals or birds that keep flying and returning near you. And also be conscientious of repeating dreams, okay? Your advisors, your celestial advisors and your angels in the divine and spirit are sending you these messages, so trust them, okay? You're now open to receive some of the most important messages of your life through trusting this intuition that you have within you, okay? Often I tell people, trust it, don't doubt it. Intuition, you can strengthen intuition. I teach what I do here, and the first thing I tell my clients that come in to learn is trust. Trust, trust, trust. If you're asking Spirit for guidance, don't ignore what they're giving you. Use those cards, and that's what I do. So trust is a big thing here for you, and that is to do with your intuition. Your intuition is spot on right now, so they're advising you to trust it. And even if there are some areas of your life that seem, blah, know that other areas are being fertilized and fruitful, and, they're going to bring in a better, more fruitful future for you. So this card is indicative of you having faith and know that there is a higher purpose coming in for you, and trust it. Basically, trust that intuition. Now, there could be money issues in your life right now. You could be concerned with money, and that's what this card is indicative of. This card says you could be, concerned about money. That you could be being careful with your money. You could be wanting to spend your money. You could be, this is the extremes in which we save or we spend our money. Okay, Virgo, with this Four of Earth, it's indicative of, the extravagance in which you spend your money or the frugalness of which you save your money. And it's asking you to be mindful of that, to balance yourself and be in control of your money. Some of you might be thinking about doing some wise investment, which is good. Or you, as I said, this is making good business judgment, and some of you could be worrying about money and those decisions and choices you have to make. Hard work pays off. Don't get too comfortable is the other message that comes in with this card. So if you see your bounty coming in, your money increasing, that's wonderful. But don't get too comfortable, because some unexpected situation could arise that could drain that account. Okay, it asks you to pause and reflect on your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely, or are you possibly tucking it away a bit too frugally when it might be used to bring you a little joy? All work and no play is, makes Johnny a dull boy. So enjoy some of it. You can pull a little bit out for a little luxury or do something with some of your money, because you will come to resent your job if you don't at least enjoy some of it. Okay? It's important to look at your financial health in a balanced way, to prepare for the future, but not to the extent of living life to its fullest in the here and now. This is true whether the resources we are speaking of are monetary, energetic, or even emotional. So you can also ask yourself, am I giving of myself too freely, or am I holding back too much of my energy. So it has a lot of reasons, reading, a lot of meanings. And it's asking you to trust those feelings, okay? Trust that intuition. Trust those warnings coming in, those cautionary messages, those little downloads that Spirit's sending you. Now, coming in next, you've got the hummingbird spirit. And this is all about being in the here and the now, okay? Being mindful of that. You're becoming the person you wish to be, to have, you're becoming the person you wish to be, to have the experiences you wish to have, right? So focus on your energy, right? And what's there right ahead of you. And we always talk about, remember to stop and smell the roses. And what that means is it's about enjoying the moment you're in right now, okay? Because if you keep walking forward towards your goals and you never stop, you're going to miss something. And it could be another better opportunity. So, Spirit's message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better, okay? For everything you require and desire is right here before you. And you'll know this as you will become still and feeling your connections, okay? Connecting with what it is you want. So you might be flying all over the place right now. You could be very busy, multitasking, doing this and doing that, and worried about money and, all of these things. And Spirit says, hold it. Pull back on those reins a little bit. Stop. And count your blessings for what you've accomplished this far and where you are right now, okay? With that card comes in the Six of Water. And then we know the Six of Water is reminiscing and it's the card of nostalgia. It's memories, thinking way back of what things were like in the past. And you could be thinking about past, excuse me, relationships with somebody. You could be thinking back about the good times you had as a child, thinking of friends in the past and how you were as a child or how you were treated as a child. But it's also the card that says you could possibly be associating, entertaining, and being in the company of children. And that's going to require you to tap into your inner child. We don't act like, unless we're disciplining children. But when we're in the company of kids, what do? We get down to their level. We get down on the floor. We look them in the eye. We raise our voices a little softer and lighter and higher. And we want to be playful and tap into their feelings. And that is tapping into our past as well and remembering what we were like as kids too. Okay, it's fond memories of family, friends, and relationships, and and simpler times, right now, and the way things used to be, right? It's a wonderful look back and a revisit, and it's happy recollections. But be sure not to idolize the years gone by. Okay, recall the past clearly and accurately so that you can also enjoy the present time right now, where you're living now. Old friends, romantic partners, or acquaintances may suddenly resurface. Okay, you could be in contact with them. It could be, like I say, you could be surrounding yourself with children and thinking about your childhood at this time. But it's all about, taking care and enjoying yourself and loving kindness and being, innocent, rekindling an old romance maybe. Okay, it could be an instant connection with a new friend as well. So beautiful. So be in the moment, right? When we said with a hummingbird, because if you rush forward, you're going to miss that opportunity of maybe taking the time to reconnect with someone very important in your life. In the center position, you've got the get ready, set, go. So now is a perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So some of you, might be a little bit anxious, antsy, impatient. You want to get going. You're tapping your foot. Come on, right? Even though you might not feel entirely ready, this card's telling you that there's no better time than the present to dive into your future. So you're being advised to take both big and small steps to move in the direction of your dreams. So push aside everything else unrelated to your life's mission. Adjust your schedule so that the bulk of your time relates to your priorities and your goals and what it is you want to do. You might have to delegate, jobs and tasks to other people so that you've got this time, or even hire someone to assist you. but your responsibilities will still be met. So don't worry. You're planning your move here, okay? And you're going to be happier for it. And you're going to enjoy greater self-esteem, and you're going to attract more abundance to yourself in the long run if you follow your heart. If you don't push yourself so hard. Yeah, get ready, set, go. But you're going to get ready and set, go, and go after something you feel you just want to do passionately and you love. Now the 9 of Earth comes in. And that's telling me that you're soon going to be able to feel contentment and feel luxury in your life and feel independence, because this card often refers to, being self-employed, being your entrepreneur, being successful at it as well. So this is why you hear me refer to this card as walking in your garden of abundance. Okay, so it's a renewed interest in spiritual growth as well, and having absolute confidence in yourself, and an appreciation of luxury and refinement, and getting away from it all, enjoying that freedom. Your hard work and your dedication to your dreams have brought you to this stage where you can enjoy quiet moments of reflection, peace, and leisure. You're encouraged to gift yourself with little luxuries. After all, you earned it. You did the work. Take some time to just be in contented solitude. You've accomplished very much. Relax and ponder what would make you happy to focus on next. Think about that. What would make you happy? This is a good time to consider becoming self-employed if you're not already. Okay, and find something. If you aren't, pick a profession that you absolutely love. And I always say, getting paid and seeing the rewards come in is just a bonus. I think you're going to see a better financial security right now. Okay, you're going to feel better because you're feeling more independent and in control. You've got that inner satisfaction coming out now from being successful. Okay, and being and knowing that you deserve this. Bravo, my friends. Coming in next is the Moonology message, and you've been given believe in the impossible. And this is the blue moon, full moon. So sometimes we may be at places in our lives where we feel we're in a dark stage, or things aren't moving fast enough, and it's just blah. I call that the gray zone. Just bleh. But now you're able to move on, because if you change your mindset and believe in the impossible, guess what? You're going to move towards that. You're going to make an effort. You're going to want to change things. You're going to want to pivot. And that's okay. This is all about you doing that. And this is all about you believing in the impossible. So get ready and expect the impossible happening. Don't worry so much about it. Okay? Some of you are held, up in your head about worrying about something. And this is the 9 of air, which is actually the 9 of swords, right? And it's the card of worrying about something, about getting up in your head, about, losing sleep, all of those things. But remember, the 9 of swords is so close to the 10 of swords, which is the end of this. So end this worry now, okay? Because it could be bringing on sleepless nights and the need for optimism. You're torturing yourself needlessly is what they're saying. And what we think, we become, we attract. Okay, you don't want to attract that negative energy. Guilt is useless. And maybe you're taking on more than you can handle right now. There's no reason to worry. Your misplaced focus upon your fears and feelings of uncertainty is leading you to expect the worst. Remember? Don't attract it to yourself. You become a magnet for that. It's time to change your thoughts into something more positive and uplifting. It's time for you to anticipate only your highest hopes and dreams, and the divine law of attraction will bring them to you. Please don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Nothing is to be gained by reliving the past over and over in your head. Let go of it. Release it. Instead, reach out with loving arms to what is and what can be right now. Okay, so this has been a very positive reading. You just have to trust your instincts and believe that it can happen. Okay, you're taking the, you're getting ready to do this, and you're waiting for your abundance to come in. It's really a good reading. So try not to worry about little things, because they'll only fester, manifest, and get bigger. Okay, and negativity attracts negativity. Coming in at the end of the week, you've got the dice, and the dice is that card that says, hey, toss the dice. Don't be afraid. There could be some good luck coming in towards you, right? It could be a risk, though, and a gamble that you choose to take, all right? Take that leap of faith. There is a promise of a new future and change coming into you. And sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we have to jump into the arena knowing there's risks and consequences. But if we never tried, We never know, right? So it's the element of chance and opportunity, of possibility, and new elements to be introduced into your life right now. And I think you're going to discover some good luck, because you've got the Knight of Earth, and the Knight of Earth says you've worked towards this goal, and you've put in something here, and you've applied to something. The Knight of Earth says you have to be patient. All right, you have to wait it out, but you've done the work, and so now you're going to see your future unfold before you. It's the card of unnecessary worry, my beautiful Virgos. So it's about slow and steady movement. Okay, like I say, slow and steady wins a race, right? But it is movement forward, and the opportunity for a little time off maybe while you're waiting for something to happen. You're reviewing your options, okay? But remember, persistence pays off, okay? Have patience. A time of harvest is coming, but it will be a while before the plants you have seeded bear fruit. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. It may seem to you as though little is happening, but beneath the surface, great roots are forming and expanding. There will be rewards for your hard work. So in the meantime, take a moment to review your progress and decide what your next steps are going to be. When when your time is your time of prosperity is going to arise, and you'll need to be ready to move forward with it. So this is a card of saying you put the work in. So just be patient. You're going to see the results and the growth and the expansion and the rewards for what you've done. Wow. Well, my beautiful Virgos, this is your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of June the 17th to the 22nd, as I had said before. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. See you soon, Virgo.